Can you believe what just went down? Tyson Fury predicted every move every step of the way through Deontay Wilder's fight with Joseph Parker. I mean, if you've been keeping up with my predictions, you know I called this one. Yup, I told you exactly what would happen. At this point, my grandma could beat him up. Tyson Fury exclaimed, blending that casual confidence with the raw aggression that's become his trademark. As he reacted to the unexpected twist in the Deontay Wilder versus Joseph Parker bout at Riyadh's Kingdom Arena. Let's rewind a bit to the very beginning of the match. Round 1, and man, Wilder looked like he'd stepped into the ring without a game plan. It was like he was wandering through a maze, clueless. Parker, on the other hand, was playing some serious mind games. You heard that right. Mind games in the ring. It was as if he had a remote control for Wilder's moves, pressing all the right buttons. Now let's fast forward through those rounds. It was like a masterclass from Parker. He was running the show, and Wilder, well, he was dancing to Parker's tune. It was a sight to see, a real chess match, but with punches. Now that's my kind of fight, where strategy meets the sweet science. By the 8th round, the momentum had shifted like tectonic plates. Wilder, a former beast in the ring, was now just a shell of his former self. Parker was toying with him like a kid with a new toy. You could almost feel the energy shift. And Tyson Fury, oh, he was loving every minute of it. He couldn't resist but point out the obvious. Wilder's struggling, folks. I can tell he has lost it already. Heading into the final rounds, Fury's excitement was contagious. Look at Wilder. He's a mere shadow of himself. Parker's out there enjoying himself, making it look easy. It's a victory parade for Joseph Parker. I warned you, and here we are. Fury's words echoed through the boxing world like a prophecy fulfilled. And then, the official announcement. Joseph Parker defeats Deontay Wilder by a unanimous decision. The scores were 118, 111, 118, 110, and a 120, 108 shutout. That's not just a win, that's a statement. Parker had the judges nodding in agreement, and Wilder? Well, he had to face the harsh reality. Round by round, the drama unfolded. In the 12th round, Wilder knew he needed a knockout, and he threw everything he had. But Parker stood his ground, landing punches and sealing the deal. Wilder 10, 9 Parker, but it was just a consolation prize for the Alabama knockout artist. Round 11, and Parker's over-the-top right hands were short-circuiting Wilder's offense. The Tyson Fury trilogy seemed to have left some residual damage on Wilder, who found himself on the brink of a seismic upset. The gap was widening, and Fury was probably grinning from ear to ear. Round 10, and Parker continued his dominance. The finish line was in sight, and nothing but a knockout would do for Wilder. It was like deja vu, but with Parker firmly in control. Round 9, and Parker stuck to his game plan. Wilder's legs looked wobbly, and he was stumbling through the rounds. Parker's measured diet of right hands over the top was like a surgeon at work. The gap was turning into a chasm. Round 8, and Parker unleashed an overhand right that rocked Wilder. The American found himself in the corner, taking a barrage of punches. The referee was eyeing the situation, and Wilder's legs were betraying him. It was a moment that would be replayed in boxing highlights for years to come. Round 7 is another round for Parker. Overhand right hands were the order of the day, and Wilder had no answers. A big right hand near the end of the session sealed the deal for Parker. It was becoming a routine, and Fury's predictions were looking more and more like gospel. Round 6, and Parker changed gears. He closed the distance, out-throwing and outlanding Wilder. It was like watching a predator close in on its prey. The script was playing out, and Fury had called it scene by scene. Round 5, and Parker landed a big right hand to the temple. He was the busier fighter, consistently first to the punch. It was a broken record, but Parker was conducting the orchestra. Round 4, and the tension broke. Parker burst into the pocket, trading shots with Wilder along the ropes. With 20 seconds left, Parker landed a 1-2 combination, leaving Wilder reeling. The rounds were slipping away, and Wilder needed a miracle. Round 3, and Wilder continued to be hesitant. Parker's feints were playing mind games, and Wilder was cautious. The gap was widening, and Fury's words were echoing in the boxing world. Round 2, and it was another quiet, feeling-out round. Parker was playing it safe, and Wilder seemed lost in thought. The pattern was set, and Fury's prediction was unfolding like a well-scripted drama. In round 1, the bell rang, and Parker took the center of the ring. Wilder circled, looking to unleash his signature right hand. But Parker had other plans, landing a crisp right hand upstairs. The tone was set, and Fury's crystal ball was proving to be spot on. As the fighters made their entrances, the anticipation was building. Parker, who once held the WBO heavyweight title, took a wrong turn but got back on track. Wilder, wearing a black sequined robe with a matching crown, looked all business. The stage was set, and Michael Buffer was ready with his iconic introductions. The countdown to Wilder versus Parker has officially begun. Now, stepping out of the ring and into the light heavyweight division, Dimitri Bivol defended his WBA title against Lyndon Arthur. Bivol secured a unanimous decision, with all 3 judges scoring 120, 107. The Guardian agreed, making it a clean sweep. Bivol dropped Arthur with a body shot in the 11th round, but Arthur survived to the final bell. Bivol had his eyes on the prize, aiming to unify the fractured light heavyweight title. The fight game is full of surprises and twists, and tonight was no different. Tyson Fury called it, and the boxing world witnessed Joseph Parker's masterclass against a former powerhouse. It wasn't just a win, it was a statement. The script unfolded, the rounds played out, and Fury's words echoed in every punch. You heard that right. Fury had told you exactly what would happen. But hold on, there's more to this story. Let's dive deeper into the aftermath of this monumental clash. The boxing community was buzzing with speculation and rumors, adding an extra layer of drama to an already intense narrative. Rumor has it that there were whispers in Wilder's camp about an undisclosed injury, a nagging issue that might have hindered his performance. Some say it was a shoulder problem that he kept under wraps, fearing it might give Parker an advantage. Now, we can't confirm this, but you know how rumors swirl in the boxing world. And speaking of rumors, there's a juicy one circulating about a potential rematch between Wilder and Parker. Apparently, negotiations are already in the works, and both camps are eager to settle the score. Can you imagine the hype surrounding a rematch after such a decisive victory for Parker? It's the stuff boxing dreams are made of. But let's not forget the subplot involving Tyson Fury. Word on the street is that he's eyeing a showdown with the winner of the Wilder-Parker rematch. Fury, never one to shy away from a verbal jab, has already started planting the seeds for a future clash. You heard that right. Fury might just be the puppet master pulling the strings in the background, orchestrating the next big blockbuster fight. Now let's switch gears for a moment and talk about the undercard. Dimitri Bivol's victory over Lyndon Arthur wasn't just a routine title defense, it was a statement of intent. Bivol, with his eyes set on unifying the light heavyweight division, sent a clear message to his rivals. The rumors are swirling that a potential showdown with Artur Beterbiev might be on the horizon. Can you imagine the fireworks if those 2 powerhouses collide in the ring? But back to the main event. Wilder versus Parker. The boxing world is still buzzing with the fallout from this clash of titans. Social media is flooded with reactions, memes, and, of course, the infamous "I told you so" posts from Tyson Fury. It's like the gift that keeps on giving, and the fans are lapping it up. And let's not forget the impact on the heavyweight landscape. With Wilder dethroned, the division is ripe for a new king to emerge. Could Joseph Parker be the one to fill that void? The whispers in the boxing corridors suggest that the other heavyweight champions are already sizing up Parker as a potential challenger. It's the classic Game of Thrones, but with boxing gloves. As we wrap up this roller coaster of a night, one thing's for sure. The echoes of Fury's predictions will resonate in the boxing world for weeks to come. Whether you're Team Parker, Team Wilder, or just a casual observer, you can't deny the drama and excitement that unfolded in Riyadh's Kingdom Arena. So what's next for the heavyweight division? Will Wilder bounce back with a vengeance? Can Parker solidify his newfound status as a force to be reckoned with? And where does Tyson Fury fit into this puzzle? One thing's for certain. The boxing world is in for a wild ride, and we'll be here to break it all down for you. Until next time, peace out.